Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Yes, indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to, I suppose, another Let's Play. Welcome to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. I'm tempted to call this Let's Fail at The Binding of Isaac, quite frankly. Now, as you can see, I have already done a fair old bit on this game. I've played it quite a lot, as those of you who have watched my Strange Playgrounds episode with Kit Power will know. Big fan of this game. Big fan. Now, what I will say, this game, I'm not going to do an exhaustive Let's Play of this game. It's just too vast and it's too complex and there's so much to do in it. Rather, I'll be doing the odd one-shot every now and then, as and when I feel like it, because that's how I play the game anyway. That's how I feel most comfortable at it, and besides which, it's so random. It's so incredibly random that it's difficult to determine how it's going to come out each time, so every time I play it will be different. Now, for this inaugural episode, let's go with the standard, let's go with Isaac. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I mean, this game is hard enough. It's hard enough as it is, without having to concentrate on commentary as well. So this is going to go down rather well, I imagine. By the way, have you noticed that the enemies actually resemble Isaac? Almost all of them do. There's a lovely... Despite, like, the cutesy style of the game, there are lots of subtle sort of psychological elements going on. For one thing, all of the very heavily Freudian stuff with the, well, the fecal matter and the references to sexuality and whatnot. It's all very distressing. The whole game is very distressing, given its overall cutesiness. Aha! An item room. Hopefully... Oh, that sucks. I hate the razor. So, Isaac, because of certain achievements I've got, Isaac now comes equipped with the dice, which allows us to re-roll item rooms. So, oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. We will wound ourselves for that, because the Serpent's Kiss in conjunction with certain items, this is a game winner. This could be... It's not a done deal by any stretch of the imagination, but this could be very good for us indeed. What this does is, first of all, it poisons enemies with certain shots, but also they can randomly spawn black hearts. It's a way of regenerating health, which is amazing in The Binding of Isaac, and it's amazing to get it this early. Ah, very pleased. Beggar, we're not going to use him just yet. We don't have enough money. But yeah, you can see how this game is structured. Basically, think of Legend of Zelda dungeons with nothing else. That's all it is. It's just the dungeons. Didn't get a heart out of that, sadly, but because of the Serpent's Kiss, we could potentially build up a massive store... Oh, that sucks. A massive store of health. Very, very early on indeed, so that's a fortunate get. It's a good item to get this early on. Very rare drop as well this early. Most pleased, I can tell you. Oh, I'd love a bomb. What was that? Oh, it's the fucking fly. Oh well. The Widow. This is quite fortunate. The Widow's quite an easy boss to get this early on. Hideous looking thing, isn't it? Beyond the spideriness, which is hideous, there's also the upside-down face, which is... Bleh. We can also kill the little spiders to get black hearts, so that's awesome. I mean, I don't want to jinx it this early. Yeah, we'll definitely have that. Mouldy bread will give us health up. I don't want to jinx it this early on, but this might be a halfway decent run. If things keep going, this might be a halfway decent run. So, let's see, shall we? Let's see how it goes. But yeah, think of it as The Legend of Zelda with massively, massively disturbing elements. And nothing else. No story, no overworld. All of it... I mean, it's unfair, actually, to say that there's no story. There is a story. It's just that it's massively implied. There's very little in the way of text or anything like that. Everything is implied through symbolism. I mean, Ed McMillan, who designed this, is a bona fide genius. A bona fide genius. And that title story there that you just saw with Isaac's mother and the Christian broadcasting and whatnot, it's not, like, totally autobiographical. I mean, Ed McMillan's parents, from what I understand, were not violent or anything like that. But it's not a million miles away from the world he grew up in. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm getting too overconfident now. I'm getting way too overconfident. I need to calm down a little bit. Ooh, these enemies... I mean, usually I hate these enemies because they spawn spiders. But because I've got the Serpent's Kiss, I actually rather like these enemies because you can use them to spawn black hearts. So our health is now going through the roof. Yeah, we will use that, because that will take us to the item room. That is Mom's contact, so that also gives us a freeze effect, so that's even better, and a free key on top of it. I'm enjoying this run thus far, I've got to say. I could just do with a bomb. I could do with a bomb to open that chest down there. So let's see. Oh, no, not that kind of bomb. No, 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 I don't want that kind of bomb. That's bad. God, the freeze in conjunction with the Serpent's Kiss is going to be brilliant. Whoa, 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 fuck. Is there anywhere else we can go? Not really. Who have we got? Oh, this is a difficult boss to get this early on. This part of it is going to keep chasing us, and that part is going to keep doing that, belching blood at us. The bosses are great. They're so beautifully designed. They're simultaneously silly and cute and really bloody disturbing. Really bloody disturbing. They all seem to have some sort of disease. Ugh, gross. This is a deal with the devil. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bad pool pill. Oh no! Oh no! It's Krampus! Which is a nasty boss to get this early on. However, he may give us a nice item. Oh, no! That's a bit of bad luck, actually, getting him. He's changed! Since the last update, he's changed. He never had that charge move. I don't want that, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it so it doesn't spawn again, and I'm going to change it. My shadow, I can't remember what this does, but that's another deal with the devil item, so that's nice to have. Before I go down there, I want to see what's in the spike room, because there may be something we can put to use.
Of spades.
I don't know what the two of spades does, so I don't know what half the cards do, to be honest. I've been playing it for ages and I don't know what half the cards do. But I do want to see what's in here. There could be something worthwhile. Not that great. It could have been a Guppy item, which would have been fantastic, but it was alright. Guppy is Isaac's cat, by the way, and you can get items relating to Guppy. They're very rare drops, and if you get them, then you can transform into Guppy. You can actually transform into lots of different creatures and characters throughout the course of the game, and they all have different abilities. Guppy is one of the best. Ed McMillan, you're a weird guy. You're a strange guy, but I love the way the game references all of this unspoken stuff in general childhood. The stuff that most people don't talk about or don't reference, like the obsession with like uterinal stuff and whatnot. It's really distressing. That's a Bob item. You can also turn into Bob. I will have that, because that will help us. Oh, the bombs! The bombs! We now have bombs. Wonderful. Now, all being well, we can get some black heart spawning going here. The design of the game is fantastic, as... Oh! Mystery egg! I've never had that item before. Is that a new one, I wonder? Because the game was updated quite recently, so I'm assuming that's a new one. There's also a couple of new bosses that I just don't know how to handle yet. I've never fought them before, so do forgive me if they do crop up. Come on. Aha! Gotcha. But yeah, I love this game. I love its design. I love its simplicity. It's so easy to pick up and play, and yet so complex at the same time. It's also bloody brutal. And by the way, I'm playing it on hard mode, because I only ever play it on hard mode. This could be very good for us. These enemies that spawn other enemies, usually, as I say, I would lament them massively. But in this instance, they're actually rather good for us because of the Serpent's Kiss. What I could do with now, we're okay for health. What I could do with now is something to enhance the other big factor that determines success in Isaac, which is damage output. As I mentioned in my video with Kit, I really like to play this sort of glass cannony. I like these are new enemies. These are new. All of these have just been introduced in the last update. Never seen them before. That's really cool. They hurt me, bastards, but it's great to see. They're still, I mean, Ed's still updating this game, and there are still new things occurring in it. It's fantastic. It really is. There's such a dedicated fan base for this game. And it's not difficult to see why. Every single time you play it, it's different. And sometimes it's markedly different, depending on just how the random game generator occurs. It's an absolute stunner, and it's almost a decade old now, but it's no surprise that it's lasted as long as... Guppy item! Wonderful! That's brilliant. And also it doubles up because we can change it and get something else. Aha! God, this is... I don't want to count my chickens, ladies and gents, but this is turning into a bloody good run thus far. If we can get a Guppy transformation, we'll be well in. Well in. Yay, Black Heart. We need some damage. We want to deal with the devil that gives us some real damage output, like Brimstone or something like that. Because honestly, I will sacrifice health for damage in this game any day of the week. I mean, it's one of those games that is so incredibly personal and tactical that everybody has a different way of playing it. Everyone plays The Binding of Isaac differently. And my particular method is glass cannon. I just like damage output. I like hideous, hideous damage. Also, I don't play timidly. I don't like timid play in The Binding of Isaac. It's a bit like Dark Souls in that regard. Ah, the pill pool in this spawn is crap. Nope, no secrets there. The reason I'm... Ooh, ouch. The reason I'm bombing the walls is you can sometimes open secrets up. There may be some here, for example. Ah, there's one. What have we got? A black heart. So not that significant for us, really. Not that significant for us. There's the boss room. We may just go and do that, actually. Have we hit our item room yet? No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Need to be careful of these darker fires. They can actually... Ooh, that's going to be good. The more coins we can get, the better. The more coins... Because that's going to up our damage enormously. Oh, it's Chubb. And yes, he is called Chubb for that reason and because of what he resembles. As I say, the Freudianism in this game is heavy. It's massively heavy. I mean, it's really dark, actually. Isaac, he is effectively an abused child. That's what it's all about. He's an abused child with all of the obsessions and neuroses of an abused child, magnified to the power of n, but rendered in this disturbingly cutesy fashion. It's actually really distressing. Ah! I just love everything about it. The art style is so simple. It's so simple, but so bloody effective. Deal with the devil? Oh, oh no! I hate this! Oh, fuck. I should have re-rolled that. I hate experimental treatment. I absolutely bloody hate it. What it does is it randomly resets all of your stats. So that one wasn't too bad, I don't think. We have yet to see, because it depends on... Actually, no, that one wasn't too bad. Because our damage is still okay. It's not great, but it's okay. But I hate that. We will re-roll this. It's okay, but it's not any game changer. What's this? Capricorn, all stats up! So that has mitigated any negative effects of the experimental treatment. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And that was a zodiac symbol. There's lots of like different subsets of items, and the zodiac are one of them. And I don't know whether there's some sort of a special upgrade for getting them all or anything like that. There probably is, knowing this game. There probably is. We've been in there, so we don't need to mess about there. That was actually a really good one. A really good one. Most pleased about that. What's that? Store credit. Oh yeah, we'll have that. Ooh. Oh, God. If I could get... that's brilliant. We'll have that. If I could get a way of Book of Revelations, that's bloody good too. Both of those give us extra health, basically. Bookworm! So we've got a transformation there. Brilliant. But if I can work my dice up via the use of a battery, maybe, then we can re-roll all of those and get another set of items. So that would be awesome. Let's see if there's a battery knocking about somewhere. Maybe in a shop or something? That'd be most useful. Ah, yes! Fabulous! Let's go re-roll all the books. I mean, they'll only re-roll into books at this point, but this will diminish the pool somewhat. This is turning into a bloody good run, I've got to say. Necronomicon, reference to the Evil Dead, obviously. Anarchist Cookbook, don't like that one. Book of Sin, this just randomly generates items. That's brilliant. So we've exhausted a lot of the books in the pool now, so we know they won't spawn again. And that might seem an odd thing to want, but what that basically means is when we come to a library later, which we very well may, we can use the dice to re-roll the books into items, which we can use. Very useful. Very cool. Should we see what's in the shop? Let's see what's in the shop, because we've got store credit. Yeah, may as well. We'll have that. We'll have that. Because we haven't got a key, we'll take the key. Brilliant. Okay, let's move on to the next floor. I mean, again, don't count our chickens yet. But this is a good start. It's a very decent start, and in keeping with the motif from Doom, I'm gonna have a drink. A cup of tea, no less. A cup of tea. Okay, Caves 2, this isn't too bad of a floor. Ah, mini-boss! This is one of the 7 deadly sins. There are multiple versions of the 7 deadly sins throughout the game. This is one of the lesser ones. Sloth isn't too bad, usually, and he's given us the chariot card. That's alright, that gives us a temporary invulnerability. Ed, you're a strange guy. He does have this, this kind of fecal obsession. It's slightly strange. There's a lot of poo in The Binding of Isaac. There's a hell of a lot of poo. It's slightly weird, I've got to say. Ooh, we will chance getting hurt for the money. Because the money will help us. It will up our damage massively. That's alright, there's a heart here, so no issue there. Oh, these enemies usually don't hate this time round, because they are just free health generators. Honestly, that, the Serpent's Kiss item, to get it that early is a bit OP. It's a little bit OP. Very lucky, very lucky. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it at all. I mean, the game often gives you fuck all. It can be horrible, this game, it really can. Guppy? No. Ah, Troll Bomb! Yeah, hate those things. But it's alright, we're fine. That definitely wasn't worth it, but I'm not gonna complain. We've got such a good pool of items thus far. I'm definitely not going to complain. That's Mum's Pearl. Ooh, let's have a look. It emanates purity. I'll keep that. A battery, that might be useful. We'll leave that in case we need a reroll later. The game is so huge and full of secrets, and loads of little weird item synergies. It's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant fun. Ugh. Very, very, very nasty. Ugh. Oh, hello. Love you. Oh, these things are pains in the arse. They run after you, and also they don't die when you kill them first time round. They just turn into pools of slush, and you've got to kill them again. Ugh. But it doesn't matter, because we're generating black hearts like a beast. Hangman lets us fly temporarily. That might be useful. That could potentially be useful if we come across an item that's isolated across a gap or something like that. I mean, ideally, one of the things I do like to get on most of my runs is the ability to fly, which can be gotten from various different items. I don't know why, something is telling me there may be a secret room there. Nope, I was wrong. Oh well. Ooh, oh, both of these items are really good, but I'm going to go for more options. Because in conjunction with the dice, that's going to give us carte blanche on items. That's going to be really bloody useful, actually. We can almost pick and choose what items we take, as long as we've got a fully charged dice. I mean, playing with Isaac is one of the most well-rounded characters in the game, so it is a little easier to play with him, especially when he's got the dice upgrade, which he comes as standard with after you fulfill certain parameters. The pills have been so shit. That's actually pretty good. Look at all the health we're generating, this is nuts. Oh no! Actually, this isn't too bad. This version of, I can't remember the boss's name, of this particular boss isn't too bad. It just spawns flies and occasionally does that. And we're not guaranteed to deal with the devil, but given that we've got so many black hearts, it's very likely. It's very bloody likely. As I say, I'm not going to be doing like a full let's play of this. I'll just do the odd video every now and then when I feel like it, and I really feel like playing the game tonight, so yay! And I'll take Roid Rage. What have we got? Guppy item. Given that we're generating black hearts, I'll take it. It's this one as you may have heard Kit and I discuss, this one is a really problematic one. What it usually does, 9 lives, is it takes away all of your red hearts, leaves you with 1, and gives you 9 resurrections. However, because I'm generating black hearts out of the yin-yang, it's a done deal. There's no reason not to take it, and we also have a guppy item already, so the likelihood of us turning into guppy is now really bloody high. Considering we're still dead early in the game, it's really damn high, and if we turn into guppy with the black heart generation, we're going to be invulnerable. This could be one of the best runs of the Binding of Isaac I've ever had, potentially. Which is nice, because it's the first one I've ever recorded. I still say potentially. I'm still hedging my bets a little, because something could come along to absolutely obliterate us. I still haven't found everything from this latest update, and I know there's some bosses that I haven't fought against yet. So, anything could happen, ladies and gents. Anything could happen. Look at this, the black heart generation. It's mental. This run is painting a false portrait of how this game works. It really is. Ow, frig. Yeah, please do not be under any delusion, ladies and gents. Please do not be under any delusion. This is not how the game usually is. It's usually not this nice. It really, really isn't. Let's have a look. Both of those are pretty good. I can't get that one. Fuck. I'm very tempted to go for the reroll though. Let's take that. Because that's really bloody good. In fact, that was a good move in conjunction with look at the enhanced fire rate. We're just going to be generating soul hearts like you wouldn't believe. This is going to be ace. I'm really damn pleased. We are next to invulnerable at this point. Unless we get really cocky and start playing really badly. This is good. This is really bloody good. We could do with a bit more damage output, but that'll come. If we can find a good source of money. Oh, for God, it's so weird. What's with the poo, Ed? What's with the poo? Oh, Necropolis. This is a nasty floor. This is a very nasty floor indeed, but we have started with an open challenge room, so this might be good. This might be okay, actually. We started with the open challenge room, which was lovely. Oh no. Mum's hands, mum's hands. We've got to keep moving. No, it got us. It got us, so this is going to kick us out of the room now. That's alright though, we got everything in there, so it's fine. Can we go back in? Oh no, Curse of the Lost. I hate this. Oh, we can just, yeah, brilliant. We don't need to do it. Wonderful. Yeah, the Necropolis is a slightly unlucky floor to get. It's one of the nastier floors. All of the enemies here are upgraded quite significantly. They take away 1 heart apiece instead of half a heart, and all of the enemy types are phenomenally upgraded. Troll bomb, go away. And also we have the Curse of the Lost, which is going to keep doing that to us. Never seen them before. They're a new addition. Dead end. I really should stop and have a drink of tea at some point. See what I mean? Horrible, horrible enemies. But then again, we're so fast and we're generating so much in the way of health. I'm not too perturbed. I am not too perturbed by the world, brilliant. I don't know why I think there might be a secret here. Nope, I was wrong. But we just got the world card, which reveals the whole map to us. Very useful. Very useful indeed. God, these things are horrible. Tanky enemies. Loads of hits. So, we can see where the secret rooms are now. Unfortunately, we don't have any bombs to access them. Damn. Brains? Diseased brains? So weird. Health up! Yeah! God, oh dear me. This run is actually turning out to be bloody phenomenally lucky. Oh, can't let their bullets hit us because they take away money, as you can see, which is something we desperately don't want or need. desperately don't want that. You see, that's what the Curse of the Lost does. It teleports you randomly when you enter a door. So you could end up all over the map. You could end up anywhere. You could end up in an error room or anywhere. It's insane. I mean, the soul hearts are good, but I could do with some bombs, actually. The one thing this run is not giving us is bombs. And I could do with a few more of them. Ah, random teleport. Don't like that. Oh, these things again. Fine. Another soul heart. Oh, black heart or whatever they are. And a key. Ah, that was stupid. I mean, there are ways of min-maxing this game, as I said in my discussion with Kit. There are certain tricks you can pull with the gambling mechanics. Those things are fucking gross, aren't they? I mean, ugh. I mean, the further you go down, the less cute and the more disturbing it all becomes. And we're getting... Both of those are pretty shit, so I'm going to re-roll them. I need a bomb. I need a bomb to get through those damn skulls. I don't want the glass cannon item, that sucks. Fistula, ugh, really gross. That's a fistula. I'm sure those of you who have a modicum of medical knowledge know what a fistula is. It's basically a cancer. It's a tumour that grows with teeth and hair and things somewhere around the body. It's gross. It's phenomenally gross. Oh no. This is going to be a hard room. Need to watch out for the shadows. Any more? Give me a bomb, god damn it. I need a bomb, just one. Would be... Ah, oh, fuck off, give me a bomb! Greed, another one of the 7 sins. Always encounter him in the shop. Or sometimes in secret rooms. But we've got to be careful of him. He can take our money away, which we desperately don't want. Or he can give us loads of money, which is lovely. I don't want that. Oh, please just give us a bomb, or we're going to be exiting here without a, without an item. Just one bomb, please. Or a set of oh, big poo. Really, really, really big, angry-looking poo. I'm going to call the video that. Why not? Ah, oh, no bombs still. God damn it. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Well, we'll just re-roll glass cannon. That's a bit better. That's a bit better, actually. This is a difficult one. The adversary. He's one of the hell-based bosses. He's a demon, basically, and he's quite tricky. He can do that. He can spawn enemies. He can make it go dark. And he's got some really horrible, he's got that, which takes away loads of health. So we've got to be careful here. He'll usually give us a hell-based item though, so he's, frick. He's usually worth facing. Oh, why not? Polydactyl, we'll take it. High Priestess, I'm not that fond of that card actually. There's nothing else we can do here. So, let's go! God, we're making good time here. What hideous thing is going to happen to Isaac now? Oh, poor Isaac. Poor Isaac. This poor kid, he just can't catch a break, can he? There's just fucking misery in this game. The mirror just changes your appearance, which is kind of fun. You can use it to, like, change the way Isaac looks. That's kind of fun. I'm going to keep that. I think that looks great. There are randomly generated character models depending on the items that you get. He looks different in every game. Every game you play, you'll get a slightly different Isaac by the end, which is really fucking cool. Ooh, so tempting. So tempting. He takes health in exchange for items, and considering that we're generating a lot at the minute and we've got an excess, I'm going to go for it, because he can give us a devil item and may even be able to give us a guppy item. So, let's go for it. Come on, give us something good, man. Come on, pay out, pay out, pay out, pay out. I'd like him to pay out before he takes away the first row. That'd be lovely. Come on. Enough with the pills. Pay out, man. I'm giving you so much. Come on, pay out. Oh, you're a wanker, aren't you? We're a total wanker. High Priestess, don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Range down, I definitely don't want that. You swine.
Lemon party.
Lemon party, again with the weirdness. I'll keep the High Priestess, that might be useful. Let's see what that is. That's a rune. Perthrow. That's a bit useless for us actually, because that's like a one-shot dice basically. Right, I could do with generating a few more hearts now, so let's be a little bit careful, shall we? There we go. Yay, we're doing all right. We lost one there, but fuck it. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful, because these things. Oh no, no! Oh, we generated a heart at least. So let's go do that again. The room will have reset now, which is slightly annoying. Just got to keep moving, basically. No! I ran into that like an arse. Hate those things. Hate them. And the room will reset. That's what's so annoying. Come on. What was that? Oh, well, that's done that, hasn't it? What's, I haven't got a bomb to open them! Ah, no! Give me a bomb! Meat. Why not? A reference to Super... Aha! At last! First bomb in practically forever. So let's open both of these, because these might be... They could be items. They could be something good. They're not something good, but okay. Ah, it's Monstro. We like Monstro. This is actually the undead version of Monstro. The tankier version. That's a bit more dangerous. But he can spawn enemies, so he can up our health quite considerably, actually. Oh, fuck. What's he gonna do? Yeah, he might be good for us, actually. This version of Monstro could potentially be quite good for us. Or then again, maybe not. But we need to be careful, because he can do one of those that's basically, that we just walked into like an arse. Now, you see, everything was going really smoothly earlier, but it's getting a bit dicier now, so we've got to be careful. We've actually got to be careful, largely due to me blasting loads of our health on that, the devil guy, but on the imp, but whatever, you know. Actually, our damage is not great. We could really do with some damage output. That was alright, I suppose. Anything in the poo? Oh, item room. What have we got? We'll take that. Eyeball tears. That's a really odd one. It makes your tears linger. And look at Isaac's bloody face. Ugh. That's really quite... isn't it? Really quite horrible. Actually, really quite horrible is an excellent way of describing this game, because it is really quite horrible. And gets more disturbing as it goes on. That's what I love about it. Actually, this this particular item might make our soul gathering a little easier. Where else can we go? Perthrow, we don't need that. We went into the room, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, we still might use the imp guy. We still might use him. If we can gather enough health, we'll use him again. Because he'll give us a deal with the devil item, and that's very difficult to turn up. The eyes have helped. The eyes have helped enormously. And as you can see, the enemies are getting nastier, they're getting bloodier, they're getting more mutilated. And that is something that occurs as it goes on. It gets more horror-themed the further you go down, which I really like. Fabulous. That recharge is going to be useful. Oh, these are zombies, and you can only hit them from behind, or if you do something stupid like that. Another battery. Where are we generating all the batteries from? Oh, yes, now Chubb is a normal enemy. We're going to use this. That's Mum's foot. Troll bomb. Don't want that. Don't want anything to do with that. Oh, I hate these enemies. The ghosts appear randomly and disappear randomly. They're very, very tricky. Sometimes they appear right on top of you as well, which is not nice. There are ones later that can generate blood beams, which is horrible. Oh, that was good. That was handy, wasn't it? Not yet, because Mum is going to be the boss on this floor. So once we've done that, we've done it, and that's the end of it. We can't come back. Whoop. So I just want to see what's going on before we go and face Mum. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, super greed. This might be good for us, actually. This could be good for us if he drops loads of money, which he has, because that will up our damage quite considerably. And we got that as well. Hey, cool. So our health is right back up. So we are going to go and use the little devil guy, and hopefully he'll give us another devil item, which we can re-roll. So it's a gamble, but it's worth it. And with Perthroat we can re-roll it twice, so it's a gamble, but it's a good one. Come on, man, pay out. Yes! Oh, we'll take that. Ceremonial robes, take that a million times over. That's a brilliant one. The Fool, not that great. Speed down, obviously don't want that. Range down, obviously don't want that. Lemon Party could be useful, so we'll take that. Fabulous. That was really well worth it. Let's go face Mum, shall we? Whoop. You need to be careful there. Oh, frig, I've come the wrong way. Like a twat. Actually, we're okay. We're not quite there. We're not quite at the point where we can celebrate totally, but we're edging towards it. We are edging towards it. Okay, let's go. Here she is. Now, when you normally play the game, this is the last fight. But because I've played the game before and I've completed this and I've done a lot of the challenges relating to it, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. This is basically, it's a metaphorical representation of how Isaac sees his mother. She's this ogress. She is the sum core of all of the negativity in his mind, in his life. Okay, so now we have a choice. We can either go to the cathedral or we can go to hell. I'm gonna go down this time. I'm gonna go down to hell because that's my favorite of the two choices. Ugh, look at the cankles and everything. Oh god, the portrayal of Isaac's mum is gross. Oh, the scarred womb. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.